In our last video on pivot tables, we'll show you how to create a pivot table when the data is in multiple worksheets or multiple workbooks. So let's look at the file multiple PT. So we have data from each quarter, Q1 through Q4. We have sales in Asia, Europe, and the US of planes, trains, and cars. And we'd like to summarize this, in other words, get total sales of planes, trains, and cars in all our 4 quarters of the year. So the key to this is going to be Alt-DP. Do Alt plus D plus P, you can bring up an option which used to be shown easily in earlier versions of Excel. I'm not sure when they took it away, maybe 2003. But if you do Alt-DP, you can see right here, multiple consolidation ranges is an option. And that lets you do a pivot table on multiple ranges. So again, Alt-DP brings this up, multiple ranges. Now I click Next. And you just, after you see this page field thing, which I just ignore, a single page field to me is fine. It's too much trouble. You'll see where the page field is created when you say create a single page field for me in the next few screens. So I click Next. Okay, now I pick the first range, Q1. That's right here. And then I click Add. Now all I do is go to the second range of data, click the data I will use for the pivot table, and click Add. Then I go to the third quarter, and notice Excel is so smart, it already learned I want Q3 in those cells. Now, if the data wasn't in the same place, I'd have to adjust the range, but I don't have to. Now, if I go to Q4, I just click Add because it's highlighted the right data. And that's it. I've added all my data. I click Finish. And there's my pivot table. Okay. Now I've got Asia, Europe, and the US, total cars, trains, and planes. I can filter. Now this is the page field it created, which corresponds to item 1 through 4 of the 4 quarters if you want to deal with that. But now if I go to row labels, and I could put slicers in here if I want, but I could say Asia in the US. And on column labels, I could just make it be planes and trains. And again, if I would double click on any of those cells, I would see the data that generated what's in there. But that's how you do pivot tables on multiple ranges. Just remember Alt-DP and select multiple ranges. That concludes our videos on pivot tables. In our next module, we'll learn about conditional formatting, which is essentially putting formatting in cells based on the contents of the cell.